all the Armstrongs were there.
Yeah.
Road Dog was just a teenager hanging out. He was about, first time I met him, he's like 16, about 6'1.5", skinny as a rail, could talk that shit, do the strut and everything. But then he went off to the service and he gained all that weight and everything and come back. And he was all the Armstrongs they'd never touch you and they'd never hurt you. They all understood the business.
Nice.
And when I liked for Fuller and Bob, when I worked for them, Jimmy Golden, them, never once did they raise their voice to anybody. It was just real soft spoken. Hey, can you do this? Fuller would say, figure out something. He make a program for me. So I worked a 10-week program with Austin Idol. So I give it to him. He says, well, okay, now I know what we did here before. So let's switch this and that because we did something like this in this town and something like this in that town. But let's just, we'll make it a little bit different, but that's good the way you structured everything. He said, hell, I may steal something from you. but them Fullers, they were some smart guys. And at one time, their uncles or dads, what they owned, it seemed like all the South, or they had their nose in everything down in the South.
Sure, the Welch family. Oh yeah, no, I'm fascinated. Like the Armstrong family into Tracy Smothers. Tracy Smothers has a lot to do with us from my school and our group of guys growing as wrestlers to right over, like I said, Brad Armstrong's in my top 5. He's just awesome.
But Brad Armstrong always said, I had my best first match I ever had in my life with him.
Really?
I mean, everything, he mirrored me. Everything I did, he kept that buffer zone. He stayed in a fighting stance.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever I did, if I threatened, he threatened. And of course, I backed away, this or that. And we didn't break a sweat. There was no false finishes. He just beat me with a Russian leg sweep.
No shit.
Yes.
Nice.
And I said, how many bumps I take, boys? They said, I don't know. I was just watching the match. I said, the Russian leg sweep. Now all of a sudden, the bump means something. Don't worry, you can get all your falsies in and be over, so you can get all your shit in. Bunch of fucking marks is what I'd tell them. Yeah, I was Mr. Congeniality.
Still are.
I said, are you ready? I got my dots on, my polka dots. Get your popcorn, get your Coke, get ready, get excited because look what's coming up now.